For God knows what reason, my ranking all perks video so far in Black Ops 4 Zombies that I made like back in May of last year, in 2019. For some reason that video is doing well on my channel. It's just getting a lot of views in the past month. So I thought, I haven't actually done an updated tier list since that day. I might as well just capitalize on my own success and do ranking every single perk in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Now before you comment saying, where's Jug? Where's Double Tap? I literally just said ranking all perks in Black Ops 4 Zombies. I got a lot of comments in that last video saying, where's Jug? Jug is totally an S tier. Yeah, no frickin' does an S tier. But it's not in Black Ops 4, so why the frick would I put it on the tier list, you moron? We're ranking all perks Black Ops 4 Zombies. So that's how we're gonna do it. Any questions? No? Let's get into it. Actually, before I begin, I'll say this. If you would like to make your own tier list of this, I made a tier list on the tier list website. Last time I just did it in Photoshop for the video. I just made a tier list on here. Looks great, looks beautiful. So if you want to just use this, go right ahead. There should be a link in the description if I did it properly. So do that, rank whatever you want, and have a great time. So let's freaking rank all these perks in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Starting off first, Bandolier Bandit. Bandolier Bandit is pretty much just a perk that gives you an extra mag or two of ammo, which is very good. We never had that in Zombie before. I thought that was a really cool thing that they added in. You know, basic perk, 3,000 points, you get extra ammo. Very cool. You get extra ammo on wonder weapons as well, which is a cool bonus. The modifier is pretty freaking dumb because now that we have speed coal in the game that they added in a long time ago, like automatic speed coal when you have all 4 perks. The modifier, essentially, when you have the gun stowed away, it would refill the bullets if you didn't reload it. But because we have speed coal now, there's no freaking point. Just reload right away. You'll be fine. No big deal. So that's kind of pointless because it's the higher price just for nothing. But the regular perk by itself, if you run along with maybe a mule kick and you have 3 weapons with a lot of ammo, that's insane. You'll survive for a very long time. But by itself, still a good perk. If you get it as like a lucky bonus perk from some of the other maps like Alpha, Omega, and Tog, if you just get it as a bonus perk, really good bonus perk to get. Definitely really good perk. I'm going to put it in the B tier. It's just a simple perk. Gives you more ammo. Nothing too crazy. It's good. Blaze Phase. I'll be 100% honest. I have not used this perk. I literally watched the video to understand how the perk worked. And let me tell you, it still doesn't wow me. It's cool. The modifier is cool. The base perk itself is pretty freaking lame. Essentially, when you're crouching, if you charge up for a little bit when you're crouching, you can blast through zombies. But that pretty much is freaking useless when it's a single perk. It's after round 12, you don't kill any zombies. That's pretty freaking dumb. The modifier, though, I think kills a little bit longer. I don't think it kills infinitely. But you can also dash further. If you fully charge your modifier of this all the way, you can go across like the longest hallway ever in an instant. And that's really cool for travel. But also, in my mindset, I think you totally could have just ran to the other side of that freaking hallway the time it took to charge it, because it takes a while to charge. It's like 10 or so seconds if you're going to get that fully charged blast. So honestly, I don't really see myself ever using this. You don't really gain anything other than just dashing, you know? And also, it only activates when you crouch and then uncrouch. So let's say you accidentally press A or X, you know, on the Xbox or PS4 controller. You press that, which is your jump button. When you're crouching, if you press that button, it stands you up. But if you press that by accident, you won't dash. You have to press the crouch button again, which is B or circle for whatever you're on, PC, or I don't know what the frick it is, C in PC. So, I don't know. Pretty freaking dumb, I think. I think it's the freaking dumbest perk ever. But that's just me. I'm putting in C. Why would you ever use this? I just don't see the use in it. And unless it actually insta-kills in the higher rounds, that's cool. But another thing, though, it takes a while to recharge. It takes like a minute or so to recharge. That's pretty freaking dumb. I don't know. C tier, I think. That's where it belongs. Blaze Phase. Never used it. Still will never use it. Seems pretty freaking dumb to me. Blood Wolf Bite. That's another perk that I've only used when I've just gotten it randomly from just a free perk on like Alpha Omega or something like that. And I had never used it enough to know how good it was. So I watched the video because like I said, I didn't use Blaze Phase. I watched the video about this though. And this seemed pretty freaking good. It actually can kill zombies, like, well, obviously it kills zombies. It can kill heavy zombies, mini bosses, pretty much anything. It can kill anything. It takes a few hits to do those bosses and stuff like that. But it kills pretty much anything, and that's really cool. Only few problems with it, right? I'm not entirely sure. I think it costs 3,000, right, for the base perk by itself. The way it activates, you have to, like, do a bunch of damage to zombies. Like, what the frick does that mean? Basically, you have to shoot zombies a bunch. If you have a horde of zombies, you kill it, it's gonna activate. I feel like this perk was originally supposed to be an alternate ammo type from Pack-a-Punching, but they made it into a perk because of like time constraints. And this perk takes forever to recharge. It's really good, like killing zombies and all that, and killing bosses, but it takes forever to recharge. And also, the other problem is it has the dog AI. Dog AI in Call of Duty has always been pretty freaking dumb. And in Zombies, it's very freaking dumb because it's like he's trying to attack one zombie and then he's like, well, now I gotta attack this zombie, and he just doesn't freaking lock onto what you want. It's not like there's a button that chooses like, hey, attack this specific zombie. You know, it's not anything you can do with that. So it's just very sporadic the way he moves, and it's just dog AI. You know, and like I said, it takes a while to recharge, like 3 or 4 minutes to recharge. I could be killing an entire round of zombies with freaking blast or what's it, firebomb or kilowatt, whatever you want to use. Literally could kill an entire round before this thing even recharges. It's kind of dumb. But for higher rounds, I do see the use in it. Because let's say you're like doing a high round strat where you're just camping. He can just go around, kill other zombies, save you some ammo. That's really good. I think the modifier for this, what it does, is that it gives you like how Vulture Rate is, where it gives you some ammo and I think some points and stuff like that. That's pretty cool as an extra bonus. But I don't really see myself using that in the higher rounds. Maybe, actually, no. I do see myself using that for like wonder weapons getting more ammo. That'd be pretty cool. But like I said, the dog AI is pretty freaking poopy. This is a good perk, I think. I would not use it personally, but I do see the value in it. So I'm going to put it on A tier. It would be an S tier if it just wasn't such garbage dog AI. If he could attack more than one zombie at a time. Because he does like a pounce attack, you know? And if he just could, if that pounce had range and it did more than just one zombie kill, that would be really cool. But it doesn't. It's dumb dog AI. And it takes forever to recharge. That's pretty freaking dumb. A tier though. Really good perk. I think it's good. Deadshot Dealer. Not Daiquiri. Just Dealer. It's just Deadshot. In this game, you know, Deadshot. You get locking on the headshots. Cool. That's great. The modifier does more damage when you keep getting headshots. That's really cool. I like that for higher rounds. Only problem is, why would you use it for higher rounds? In the higher rounds, you're not really going to be going for headshots because you're going to be using firebomb and stuff like that. So you wouldn't really be wanting to use that. Really good, though, if you're trying to get the camo challenges done because everything's required to get headshots kills. So that's good. So this perk, it's just fine. It's just a B. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to put it in C. I put it like in a B, I think, last time. After careful evaluation, I think it's definitely a C. It really isn't that useful. You would literally be using anything else to go for high rounds. You really wouldn't be going for headshots. But it's really good for doing challenges. Unless you're camping with Stone Cold Stronghold, that's pretty good too. Depth Perception I put in D last time. As you can see, there is no D. I think D, we're going to consider D trash. That's why I made this one. This perk has not changed at all. One of the benefits you get from the modifier is it does special damage to enemy weak points. That still is not clear to me, or what the frick that means. Does that mean headshots? Does that mean like the glowing stomach of a freaking orc? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. Regardless, this perk has not changed at all. I do see the benefit, right, in being able to see zombies through walls. Let's say on like close maps like Voyage and stuff like that. But if you're playing solo, the zombies are always going to be coming at you, so you should expect zombies to come at you. That's just kind of how the game works. I don't know. It's trash. I think everyone already knew this. It's going to be trash. Sorry, it's not a freaking good perk. Dying Wish. It's still the exact same as it was last time. Last time I was saying how it's a really good perk. I get why it's a good perk. The only problem is all it is a get out of jail freaking free card. If you suck at the game and die, and this will save you, and you won't die. And on launch, Dying Wish was definitely like an SSS tier, right? Because it didn't take as long to recharge. It was really good. And then when you downed, let's say, if you actually went down and you went to rebuy your perk, the charge would reset. It'd start over. It's a fresh new perk. But after a certain update, they made it that even when you down and you lose that perk, you go and rebuy it, you're going to continue from the exact point where you were recharging. So let's say you use like 5 Dying Wishes in one game. The next time you're going to recharge it, it's going to take like a freaking hour. It's going to take forever. The time length goes up and up. And are you really going to keep training zombies in the higher rounds over and over again just so your Dying Wish can come back? No. That's pretty freaking dumb. It would be an S tier if it didn't have such a long recharge rate, but that's how you balance it. But I hate how they balance in quotations, when you buy it again, the charge keeps continuing. It doesn't reset. That's pretty freaking dumb, because if you go down, that should be like a fresh start, you know? But whatever. Let them do whatever. Dying Wish is still a good perk, though. I don't really run it as often now, because like I kind of don't care about dying. If I died, whatever. Electric Burst, I think last time I put it in the B tier. Last time I completely forgot to mention the modifier. But let's talk about the perk in general. You know Electric Cherry? Electric Cherry is the perk, you know, you reload, you know, electric go around you. That's cool, alright? This acts more often than the Electric Cherry in Black Ops 2 and 3. Electric Cherry, when you reload it a couple times, after a while, it would go away for a bit, and then eventually it'd come back. This, every time you reload, it will always be an electric burst. You will always stun a zombie if it's close to you. Very cool. And now the modifier is very cool because you can pretty much insta-kill zombies with the melee electric attack for pretty much ever. I think it does pretty much infinite damage forever. The way it works is once you empty your magazine, fully empty it, it will recharge like its like charge rate, and you can start knifing. And for like a limited time, you have like instant kills with knifing, and that's really cool. And also like it charges up. Let's say you do like you shoot a bullet and you reload. It's little by little, but if you do a full mag, it will instantly reload or instantly reload the charge. So that's really cool. But the problem is, why would you be knifing in the higher rounds? It's kind of risky. I think you would save that for a different perk like Ethereal Razor. A little bit better for knifing and all that. Still really cool though. I like the electric burst, how it works. It's a cool perk. I don't run it a lot, but back in the day I used to run it a lot. It was very good. So I'm gonna put it in B again. It's still a B. It's still a B. I wanted to give it an A. It's a B though. Ethereal Razor, after having a lot of time using it, I think it's very good. Not an S tier. Definitely an A tier. I can already tell you that now. Basically the way the perk works, it makes your melee damage stronger. Yeah, whatever. But it also heals you when you melee. That's really cool. Depending on like the type of swipe or lunge you do, it does 10 or 40 health that you regain. And then when you have in the modifier, when you do a lunge knife attack, it's an insta-kill forever. Pretty much forever on basic zombies. On the heavy zombies and all that, it does more damage to them. They'll still die, but just it takes less than normal. Obviously, if you tried knifing a freaking heavy zombie around 50, it would take forever with a normal knife. But with this one, the Bowie knife, you're set. You're golden. It's going to be good. Good perk for a risk. Let's say you want to like, oh, I need to heal. Let me just knife this zombie, you know, with the insta-kill modifier. That's really cool. Let's say you have a horde of zombies and you're trying to freaking get some health because one of them hit you. Just do a slash attack. Depending on how many you hit, you get some health back. That's pretty freaking cool. It's a cool perk. I don't run it a lot for high rounds, but when I have used it, it was very good. It's a good perk to have, like, let's say, when you get a bonus perk. Like, let's say you popped a freaking Perkaholic and you get one of these. That's good. That's a really good perk to have. It's always good. Ethereal Razor, very cool. Very fun to have. Makes the Bowie knife and all those kind of things actually useful in the game. Mule Kick. Mule Kick just gives you another gun. You know how it works. Modifier makes you switch weapon faster. And when you die and lose Mule Kick, when you rebuy Mule Kick, you get that gun back. That's pretty cool. Makes Mule Kick better than it was before. It's a simple perk though. Gives you an extra gun. Very cool if you combine it with Bandolier. But by itself, pretty good perk. I'll put it in the B tier, you know. It's fine. Slaughter Slide, just kidding. PhD Slider. For some reason, they didn't make it purple. They made it freaking orange-red. Pretty freaking dumb. Talked about it last time. They made this perk way better because you take no damage from splash damage. Very cool. I love how they did that. You slide, and when you slide, you do an explosion. That explosion doesn't really do a lot of damage after a while. It's kind of like Trailblazers. Freaking Blaze Phase. It's like Blaze Phase. It doesn't really do anything after a certain round. And when you have the modifier, also doesn't do anything in the higher rounds unless you jump from a high location, which there's not many high locations to jump from in this game. Only few I can think of is Blood of the Dead when you're like jumping from the top like floor where the electric chair used to be, and then you jump down to the freaking cell block. That's the only time I'd ever see using it. But that's it. There's no other higher locations than that. So I don't see that perk being useful. And it's also you get immunity from traps when you're sliding. That's pretty good if you can remember to slide into a trap. But you also some traps have very long range, so you won't be able to slide through the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that spinny trap in Blood of the Dead, you won't be able to slide past all of that because you'll definitely die before you do that. Still, pretty good perk though, just for the fact that you get splash damage immunity. Like I was saying last time, you could stand in the freaking corner with the healing salvo and get the round 100 because of this perk. Very cool. I'm so glad they made it splash resistance because my freaking god was that so dumb. And also you take less damage from zombies that do a specific explosion taps like the Stoker when he does like a fire blast at you, and the fire zombie and the fire's cattle zombie when it explodes it does less damage. Still a lot of damage, but it does less. So it's a good perk. I'm gonna put an A tier just because of the splash damage and some resistance to explosion damage because those fire zombies are freaking annoying. Very good perk. Also, you kind of need it to use the freaking Tundra gun because that for some reason does splash damage because, you know, a spiky snowball when you're shooting it not at you hurts you. You know, that makes sense. But whatever. Quick Revive, I already know what this is going to be. It's an S tier. you regenerate health super quick. The modifier, when you start healing, you start moving very fast as if you had stamina up. Very good. You revive people fast too. Also, I think in co-op, I think when you how does it work when you revive someone? I had to look this up because I actually forgot what quick revive did. There's like another thing it does. When you revive people, it gives you both full health. So let's say you get smacked while you're being revived, or you're reviving the person. You both get full health and you start being able to move faster for a little bit. That's pretty freaking cool. I don't use it that option often because I don't freaking play co-op. But in solo, just having the ability to move faster when you're regenerating is super good, and just regenerating health faster is really good. Because for some reason, this game it takes an hour to regenerate health. So that's really good. I'm very happy that that's a thing that they added in. Quick revive, God tier, love it. Secret sauce, I mean it's just every perk S tier, you know, whatever. That's all I can say. You can get whatever perk you want. It's random, but you know you can have all the perks in the single game if you really want. So yeah, that's it. Stamina up, S tier as well. Increase your movement speed. You move super freaking slow in this game, so freaking slow, and this helps you move faster. And then the modifier, you have unlimited full sprint. You move super fast all the time. Super freaking good. Don't need to say anything else. It's an S tier. Stamina up's the freaking best. What can I tell you? Stone Cold Stronghold, I think I had an A last time. It's definitely an S tier. I think it's a really good perk. For high rounds, if you're just doing a camping strat where you're just using the Stone Cold Stronghold, you're just sitting there. Best freaking thing ever. Because when you kill zombies, right? When you stand in the Stone Cold Stronghold, right? The Stone Cold Circle. As a regular perk, you start regenerating shield, okay? You start getting shield the longer you stand in there. And when you kill zombies, you get some shield apparently, but it doesn't actually do that. But in the modifier, when zombies enter your circle and you kill them, you get shield instantly. And that's really freaking good. So not only are you recharging shield as you're standing there, you're recharging shield as you're killing zombies standing there. So you're pretty much going to always recharging your shield as long as you keep killing zombies quickly. And of course, as you get to the high rounds, that can be harder. But if you have a gun that's strong, like a wonder weapon, you're perfect. So this perk is so good. And it does more damage the longer you're in there. I think after a certain time, it definitely caps out. But it does more damage when you're standing in there. So you can just camp for so long with regular guns if you'd like, wherever you want. And it works perfect. It's so good. Such a fun camping perk. Because there's not a lot of times you can camp in Black Ops 4 Zombie because there's literally nowhere to freaking camp. But when you use this perk, you can always find somewhere to sit. And it's fun. And I love using this perk. Whenever I want to just chill and relax and not have to freaking train zombies for an hour. Very cool. Stone Cold Stronghold. S tier, because you can use it so many different ways. Timeless Slipper! It's also an S tier. Time Slip's really freaking good. What can I say? It does a lot of things that I don't even think about. Recharges your traps faster. The fast travels, like the gondola, the freaking fire pit, anything, even faster. Charges faster than it was before. When you pack a punch, comes out faster. You put it in, comes back out. It's pretty quick. You buy a gun from the box, you buy it, you pretty much will have the gun instantly. Very useful. The modifier, which I don't use often, makes your specialist recharge faster, which I can see the value in. The specialist is kind of a lifesaver, so when you have that always, very good. What can you say else? It's also a cheap freaking perk. 1,500 for just all the stuff I mentioned before. 2,500, I think. No, 3,000 for the modifier. Why the frick would you even want the modifier? I mean, I think it's a good perk. Time Slip, S tier, obviously really good. Victorious Tortoise, also an S tier. Let me tell you, this freaking game, their zombies, so freaking dumb. The way they hit you is so moronic. They either will hit you all the time or not at all. And the shield will guarantee that you won't get hit. Victorious Tortoise makes it that whenever you have the shield out, you will only take damage on the shield, no matter where you're getting hit. From the front, the back, the middle, the crotch, wherever you're getting hit from, the shield will protect you because you have Victorious Tortoise. You will not take damage until the shield is broken. Once the shield's broken, you will get hurt. But you have to have the shield out in your hand. If you have the shield out on your back, you can still get hit from the front and all that. But when it's in your hand, when you press L1 or left bumper, right? That's what it is. When you press that, and it's in your hand, and you can physically see it in front of you, that's when you're protected from the back, the rear, from a booty grab. You're protected from everything. And it's after not using it, right? If you don't use it, if you've never used it before, you're like, oh, I'm fine. But when you start using it, you're going to appreciate how freaking useful this perk is. Because I'm telling you, these zombies in this game are so freaking random. They hit you super fast sometimes, or just not at all. And it makes no freaking sense. You never know how it's going to work. And if you're in a pickle, you can get out of there, pull out your shield, get out of there. And let's say they break your shield. Your shield will explode and knock down all zombies around you. giving you a chance to either escape or be stuck in your corner even longer. Whatever you decide or how you ever get out of there. The modifier, I don't find too useful, but the way it works, you can knock down heavy zombies and mini bosses easier. Like, so you can kill them pretty much essentially with a few hits. But I don't see the point of using a shield to hit the bosses when I can just use a gun and doing that. Or I could just use like the gun or whatever on the shield. Like, that's stronger than the shield bash. But regardless, just by itself, for a 2500 point perk, very good. You're pretty much invincible when the shield's out. That's pretty cool until it breaks. And not only is it really good, man, I should make this an S tier, an SS tier, what I'm about to say. If you have like that Talon, is that what it's called? The Talon? You know, like the little modifier thing that you can add before the game starts? If you have one of those, the ones that give you more shield durability, and you combine that with this perk, your shield will last forever. And not only that, if you have a map that you can upgrade the shield on, like let's say Blood the Dead, we can upgrade the shield where it has more durability, and then you have the more durability Talon. Is that what it's called? I forget. If you have that together, you have a freaking really strong shield that you will not lose for a long time. So you're invincible for a long time. That's pretty freaking cool. What can I say? Good freaking perk. I need to make this an SS tier right now. Hold on a second. Add a row above. Yep. Frick. It's SS tier, and it's just gonna be even redder. I don't know. Victorious Tortoise is an SS tier. It's such a freaking good perk. What can you say more about this perk? It's really good. Winter's Wail. It's also a really good perk now. Last time I put it in A tier just because it was... No, I think I put it B because it was at a weird time where it just got fixed, but it was still kind of weird. Definitely, I think now it's an S tier perk. Way it works, when you get hit twice, let's say, so if you already got hit once and you get hit again, you release like a blast, kind of like how Widow's Wine is, where the spiders go everywhere and it slows down zombies, but it's like an ice attack, okay? You get 3 charges, and it recharges very quick. Very good perk, okay? When you get the modifier, you get an extra blast, and then when you get hit, like when the regular blast, when you get hit again, it creates a gigantic, like, circular field of, like, cool, of, like, chill air that slows down all the zombies in it. So, like, not only do you have zombies that are already frozen from your initial hit, you have zombies that are entering the circle that are being slowed down, giving you time to heal up and get away and get out of there, or kill the zombies and get them out of your way. That's really freaking good. I don't use it enough now, but when you combine that with Stamina Up, Quick Revive, and Victorious Tortoise, you are pretty much unstoppable. It's so freaking good. Such a good perk. Man, they made Winter's Wail so much better. Back when the game came out, it was so freaking garbage, but now it's awesome, and I love it. Last perk, Zombie Shell. I still don't know how to say that, honestly. This perk is also pretty freaking garbage compared to everything else on this list. Like I was saying with Blood Wolf Bite, this is definitely like a cut out alternate ammo type. I feel like this was supposed to be an alternate ammo type for pack-a-punching, and they just cut it out last second, and it made it a perk, and it freaking sucks. The way the perk works, you have a horde of zombies. If you shoot one of them just randomly out of nowhere, sometimes a electric blast will come out of it and kill some zombies, and the rest of them will just get slowed down. It's cool. Slows down zombies. Doesn't slow down all of them, but just like half the horde. And then the modifier, basically when you stand in that electric blast, the zombies will ignore you like you have Voltrade. The only problem with that is, why the frick would you run back into your horde of zombies just to be not, visible? That seems pretty freaking dumb. Why would I use that, And not only that, it takes a long time to recharge for such a garbage perk. For a perk that costs, I think, 4,000, I think the modifier is 5,500. For a perk that costs 4,000 points, it freaking sucks. Why would I want to use this when I could just pack-a-punch and get an alternate ammo type that will be better than this? Literally any of the alternate ammo types are better than Zombie Shell. It's so freaking bad. Why would I use it? It's useless. If anyone actually likes this perk, you're dumb. It's not good at all. This is the ranking. All perks in Black Ops 4 Zombies have been ranked. Sorry I didn't put Jug in here. It's not in the freaking game. These are all the perks. If you disagree, I don't care. This is my opinion. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comments. That'd be cool. But this is my ranking. I think it's pretty fair. I talked about each one quite a bit. What can I say else? Good game. Good perks for an okay game. But yeah, that's it for the list. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched this all the way through, then leave a like and comment below saying big fat cock. Just do that. It might get censored, but I'll allow it. So I'll see it in the I'll see it in the freaking held for review section in the comments, and I'll allow it. Okay. First big fat cock will get pinned in the comments. All right. Or no. Just put BFC. Put BFC because that won't get blocked. Just put BFC. First person to put BFC will get pinned. All right. That's it though. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching. Just stop by the channel. The channel's been doing really well recently, so if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me. Try out the tier list. Link in the description. Hopefully, if I do put it, it should be there. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.